So when I first started, it was hard to open up. It was like, where do I even begin? I had high anxiety and I had depression, and I was kind of struggling to survive, all while living like in a new province and not having like family support, not many friends, and I had like a 1-2-year-old at the time. And I just felt like everything was wrong. But I kept putting on these rose-colored glasses and telling everyone, I'm fine, things are great, look how successful we are. Meanwhile, our reality was not that at all. We were hardly scraping by, hardly making it. I was so blinded by the toxic relationship that I was in that I didn't realize how bad things were, because it was a reflection of my childhood. And even though it wasn't comfortable, it was familiar. I didn't feel okay. I was feeling really, really stressed. I was crying a lot, and I knew I didn't feel happy. And then when I saw that Carya had a pay sliding scale, and I was like, oh good, because I was like, I can't afford therapy, but I realized I really need it. I did not realize how serious this was because I was in it, and I just thought this was kind of normal. And it was so unexpected. I was so shocked. I was having a hard time like believing her. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, it's not that bad. And looking back now, I am so, so grateful that they said that they brought that to my attention so I could understand how serious it was. Because from that moment on, all of a sudden I could actually see clearly, like the rose-colored glasses came off, and I was seeing my relationship and the situation I was in for what it was. I need to do this now because I don't want to repeat the patterns that my parents did with me, with my child. It stops here. I was raised with a certain set of cards, and I'm learning how to play my cards the best that I can. And part of that is just gonna require work on my part. And that like hill that I saw in front of me when I first started felt so massive. And now that I feel like I've actually gotten to like the other side of it, I'm like, I am so grateful that I said yes to doing this journey. I am so grateful. As hard as it was to do all the work, it was so important, not only for myself, but for my children and for the relationships around me. Like, life is different now. But having Carya that entire time to like help me through it and to guide me and to tell me what was healthy and what was not and where I needed to make a boundary was so important, because if I wouldn't have had that, I could be in a very, very different place right now. I used to be someone where I was in the place where I need everyone to help me, and now I'm in a place where I can help others, and I think that's something really beautiful. I have overcome a multitude of challenges in the last couple years, and I feel successful in my life now. I feel so strong and empowered now. I feel like I went from surviving into thriving.